Hey guys, this is EckhartsLadder. Hello and welcome to another video. This is actually my second upload today if you want to watch a video all about a cool little Clone Wars Easter egg in Season 1 of The Mandalorian. That was today's earlier upload, and although it's fun to have double upload days, I prefer when the news is positive.
Not like this. Not like this.
Anyway, let's set the scene before going into details. A few days ago, the new armor coating system for Halo Infinite was announced. There was a lot of controversy about that. Controversy with today has been turned up to 11. Let's start with a Reader's Digest summary of what happened a couple of days ago. If you guys are already familiar with the background, I'll include a chapter system down below so you can skip ahead. But basically, in a Halo Waypoint post, 343 announced that they would be removing the traditional color armor customization system, which has been present in past Halo games, in favor of a new armor coating system. Now, they said this was because it would give players more customization, you could more drastically change colors and material and whatever else, but fans were skeptical. A lot of people saw this as just a feature removed from the game so that 343 could make more money. Others just thought this was removing customization that had been present for a long time and didn't like it simply for that reason. Personally, I fell down on the side of let's wait and see. I like the idea of the coding system. I do believe that it will offer more meaningful customization, but I was also worried that it could add more microtransactions into what will already be a full-priced game. At the time, we didn't know a whole lot about how the system would actually work in practice, whether coatings would be purchasable or locked behind microtransactions, but those are the basics. A new customization system which has been very, very controversial. If you want a full explanation, as I mentioned, I did a video which I'll link above. I think it's a really good sort of summary, a pretty neutral one of the community backlash. But alright, if that was bad, what happened today was worse. So we knew that some armor options would be available as like merch tie-ins, kind of similar to how double XP codes or whatever else were sold by Doritos or Mountain Dew in the past. Today, Twitter user Sean W. Cyborg posted an image of a redemption code for Monarch armor, one of the new coatings, which states this code will unlock your Halo Infinite in-game content. The code will unlock one Monarch armor coating valued at $5. My friend and fellow YouTuber Hidden Xperia has also been collecting a lot of this information on his Twitter account, which I'll link below, and he highlighted something discovered by user Resno, which seems to confirm that the armor has a retail value of $5 and various player emblems have retail values of $2. Alright, so put simply, in my mind, this is pretty bad. Not as bad as it could have been, but still pretty bad. We now know, at least most likely, that Halo Infinite will have purchasable cosmetics. I say most likely because there are some things we don't know here. First of all, miscommunications between brands, especially marketing companies, and game developers, or really any entertainment companies, happen all the time, especially with promotions like this. I've seen it before, especially when it comes to games that have not released yet. So this could be some sort of miscommunication or error, or it could just be an arbitrary value that they've placed on the code for whatever internal reasons. It's hard to say, I don't know, but I still do think, based on this, that these coatings will probably be purchasable. I think the key issue here, and the issue that will really either piss off fans or maybe ease tensions a little bit, is whether these armor coatings can still be earned in-game, and whether they're tied behind some sort of loot box mechanic. If it's very, very easy to earn the Monarch armor in another way, I don't have a whole lot of problem with it being purchasable either outright or by buying an energy drink or whatever else. That being said, the most basic color option should probably be available off start, or at least should be very, very easy to obtain. Put frankly though, if you can only buy these armors, this game is going to be an absolute shit show. This is especially true where Halo right now does not have a great reputation. I think people are happy that the game got delayed. I certainly am, but people are a bit worried because 343 hasn't put out a product that's been universally loved yet. I kind of liked the multiplayer for 4 and 5, but I really disliked the campaigns. Halo definitely is not at its strongest right now, And with the mixed Infinite reception, I think people are frustrated that it seems like the game's mechanics and the game's look aren't fully nailed down yet, but of course these marketing plans and how they're gonna milk money off gamers is. And obviously it's that way, but it still kind of sucks to look at that right in the eye. I mean, $5 is the price of DLC. That one specific armor coating should not be $5, especially given the fact that it replaces a system which has been in every game for free. There is also the potential that, like Destiny shaders, which is a comparison a lot of people are making, one armor coating only works for a single weapon or a single piece of armor. So if you want to have a full Monarch set, you need to get the armor or the coating multiple times, although personally, I don't think that's super likely. The thing is now, this is as much an optics issue as anything else. We don't know exactly what's going on here. I think 343 has handled this situation pretty poorly. I mean, they were forced to announce the coding system in total because of some promotional leaks, and now we have this. I think they really need to come out and explain how customization will work in the game, what's behind a paywall, how hard it is to get things that aren't behind a paywall. Are they behind loot boxes? Can every armor be earned in-game? I think you guys get the idea. I'm also curious to know, does this apply to free-to-only players only? I mean, we know that Halo Infinite will have a free-to-play multiplayer mode. Is it possible that maybe that's where the cosmetics come in? Obviously, a free-to-play mode needs to be monetized somehow, but it's going to be really, really unfortunate if people who buy the game are not going to have any of those monetization barriers removed. I mean, Halo Infinite is $60. It's a full-priced AAA, like quadruple A video game. Obviously, a free-to-play multiplayer mode is going to have monetization, but we need to see how this breaks down and to what degree the game design is going to affect ordinary Halo players. Aside from that, just generally, today has been a rough day for video games. I mean, we've got the whole Cyberpunk situation. This is something that I've considered talking about more. I know Cyberpunk's not really related to what I cover normally on the channel, and I also usually avoid covering pure gaming issues. That's normally for X2, but the Cyberpunk situation might warrant a bit more attention. This is something that has been covered pretty heavily. I mean, Cyberpunk's one of the biggest games ever. It's been delayed again today for everyone who missed it. This is supposed to be like the 5th or 6th delay. Now it's coming out in December. It was initially supposed to come out in a few weeks. And tied in with that, you've got the issue of incredible worker stress. It seems like the employees right now are crunching 24/7, which is just not good. So there's a lot of unfortunate stuff going on in the gaming industry right now. At some point, I feel like there's going to need to be some major tectonic shift in how AAA games are made and sold and marketed, because I'm not sure if the current system is sustainable either on a consumer side or a publisher side. On that note, when it comes to this issue, please do not yell at 343's employees, because for one, most of the people you'll be talking to on Twitter probably have nothing to do with this, and this is probably a decision on a Microsoft level. But guys, that's all I have for today. Let me know your thoughts on all this down below. Are people over-exaggerating how serious this is? Maybe under-exaggerating? Let me know all of that in the comments. Until next time though guys, be safe, have a good one, and may the Force be with you.